hang on. Damn. What's up? Hey, hang on. I'm trying to get a hold of. I don't know what's going on here. What the heck happened? Dang it. Hey, what's up, man? I'm trying to get a hold of Ronnie Feist FaceTime. Hang on. Let me try to call him. What the heck happened here? Wi-Fi. Alright, so we got to get a hold of Ronnie Feist here. We're going to watch some old skits. What's going on, man? Alright, I'm trying to figure this out. I should have set this up earlier. Here we go. We're rolling, boys. We're rolling. Alright, let's see what we got. What up? Alright, here's the deal, y'all. You got us. You guys live, dog? Are we live? Alright. Look how we're super delayed, huh?
Hold on, let's see what we got. What up? I got it. It's hard to tell. Look at the screen. You guys live, dog? Are we live? All right.
Yeah. All right, so we got Ronnie Feist on here.
Super delayed, huh?
Yes. Either way, it's fine. We got your action. Will be fast.
I'm right here. I'm gonna pay attention to you because the video is way delayed.
All right, then I'll help you like this way. I'll help show it. I will get. I know. All right. So everyone. All right, here we go. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got right now? Hang on, guys. Let me flip the screen. All right. So here was what we're doing, guys. A lot of people don't understand. We're gonna go live. Trying to go live a little earlier. Let me turn this down. Let's. Ronnie? Can you turn down your computer a little bit? Just a little bit. All right. So basically, we're gonna watch some old skits here. We're in the shop, saying what's up to everyone. Try to go live a little earlier tonight because it's been a little late for a lot of people on the East Coast or other spots. So we're gonna go live a little bit earlier. We were laughing. We're checking out some old skits, and so I hit up Ronnie Feist. We're like, hey, let's go. Am I covering the mic? All right, is that better? Everyone's like, don't cover the mic. Can you hear me now? All right. So listen, we're gonna watch some of these skits that we had, and everyone wanted to see the Hank Hutt one. So here's we promoted it earlier on social media, saying, hey, if you guys want to jump on, we were gonna watch some of the funny skits. So what do you guys want to see first? You want to see the hunting skit with me and Ronnie from back in the day, or do you want to see the one with me and Jeremy Lusk? What's up, Weston Zellers? And also, what's up, Team Atomic? All right, right on. So, all right, let's watch one of these skits here, and we'll see how it rolls. And we're going pretty hoopty production, but anyway, we're gonna. Can you guys hear me? All right. So yeah, everyone's saying hunting. We'll start with the hunting skit. Here, let me see if I can flip you guys real quick. All right, can you guys see that? All right. So let me enlarge this. So here's a hunting skit. Do you guys remember this one? Do you remember the with the? All right. So there's Ronnie. And we thought it'd be funny to kind of make fun of how serious people were hunting. And we edited in this old, some old hunting footage, which is pretty classic old footage. Hang on. All right. So, funny skit, Dean says, called the Concussions.
That bird is awesome. Sure is showing off out there.
So, this skit here was made, I don't know, how long ago did we make this?
Oh, look at him, man.
What do you
think? His ass, right? Son of a gun.
to the house.
Yeah.
Field.
So we did this skit a long time ago. You gotta think this was probably back what about like 2005 maybe when we did this skit.
Yeah.
And
The big shoe in.
yeah, I think we were doing skits, long before there was even really like Instagram and social media and all that. And we just thought this one would be funny to kind of make fun of, like, because everyone did the turkey call championships, and we thought that was funny to make fun of those dudes, how serious everyone got with hunting. And I think this skit was one of the better ones. But let's look. We're gonna go up and we'll do which is
Wait for the fall.
all right. So we're gonna hit up the let's hit up the dog, the bounty hunter. Let's see.
Let's go.
All right, bounty hunter. So we're gonna look for this one. Lusk. All right. So let's.
Another good one, dude. How many skits did you do with us? Is this the only
I think we only did a couple skits and less. So here's a good one here. If you guys,
funny, dude. Les was perfect for skits.
yeah,
He had the little actor. He had the actor in him.
yeah. So this was we were getting Colin Morrison. We were
Didn't you tackle him in front of my house or something?
yeah. This is at the Bells Bonds place down the street from our house.
Oh, yeah.
Fosto's Bell Bonds. That was our old Cadillac Escalade.
Look at the wig, dude.
So you gotta think there's
The old cat.
yeah, and we were just asking, like, we roll up to some random dude in a taxi cab. So this guy was just a random dude in a taxi cab, and
Hey, the funny thing is you guys got flip phones.
yeah, we got flip phones, dude. Like for real, flip phones, dude.
That's how long ago it was. Flip phone. That was your real phone.
Yeah, that's when this is
This is where you take down Morrison in the front yard.
yeah. Check it out, full tackle. Dude, you gotta think these skits happen.
The ponytail's next level.
The acting skills, dude. Yeah, the acting skills. Leland and the dog, dude.
Oh, dude.
So,
Just mounting them, dude.
one of those X Games hot shots, he said.
Look at the headlock.
Start beating them up. The acting, dude.
That is so funny.
The acting's too much. So, anyway, all right. So let's see
These acting skills, dude.
the acting skills. All right. So since we have everyone on here, let's flip the camera here. All right. Since we have everyone on here, if you guys have anything you want to ask Ronnie, he's here. So like I said, remember when I said go to Ronnie's Ronnie Feist. What's that?
Somebody's got on their Skalansky.
Yeah, Skalansky is a classic. We can watch that. So people are asking me moto questions. Hey, we got Ronnie here. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask him, ask away. He's obviously been in moto for his whole life.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any questions,
You want me to type-
yeah, or you can go over to
you
his.
want me to type the answers or just...
No, we'll just call it out. How do I join the
I think
Generals Cup?
Someone was asking about the 350 when I was out in Cali. I think it
So
was-
people ask, some guy, all right, Ridge Johnson's asking, Ronnie, how old are you?
43.
I know, I'm 45, so I tell people, I'm like, hey, I'm in mid-40s, man. I'm running it hard still, like still riding dirt bikes.
43, still train every day, still ride dirt bikes and still good, dude. I mean, I'm a little stiff in the morning, but I'm not stopping, so not too bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, Ronnie's still riding dirt bikes, still loving it. He actually still does a motocross school too. And you guys can go to Ronnie Feist's YouTube page if you want to get a hold of him. Say what's up to him. Give him a follow. He said, "What's your favorite?" Tarkin Wilkson says, "Who's your favorite dirt bike racer?"
My favorite dirt bike racer?
Yeah.
Now, honestly, like, I've been rooting for Roxton only because of what he's been through. First of all, I love his style, and I think he's one of the smoothest guys out there. But when you're an athlete and you see people have those major setbacks, you understand how hard it is to rebound.
Yeah.
I've been pulling for him to win the championship just because that's a cool story, and that's not easy to do. Not everybody has that in him. So
Yeah.
right now, I'm pulling for Roxton.
So, Ronnie Feist said his.
And I like Anderson too. Anderson's got the two different styles, but Roxton's like smooth and calculated, but Anderson's like on the edge. And I just like watching Anderson ride because he's all over the bike. He looks sick.
Yeah, so Feist said he likes Anderson and Roxon. Those are the two guys he likes to watch. What's up, V-Dub? Waiting on the new live Ronnie.
V-Dub, that's my boy, dude. He gave me a follow. I see him.
Did he? All right, yeah, he's been a big supporter of our page. So Robert Beecroft says, when is the last time you guys hit ramps together? But I don't know. 3 or 4 years, maybe 2 or 3 years.
Dude, I just jumped a ramp 3 days ago for the first time in 2 years. I haven't hit a ramp since I moved Cali. There was no spots out here, but this dude set up a ramp, and I went down to his house. So first time I jumped the ramp here, but me and Deegan every time I'm in Cali, we just moto the tracks. So,
Yeah.
We haven't hit ramps again.
Yeah, a long time since we've hit ramps. Just because we're all busy doing our own things, and we usually when we ride, we go to the track. You know, we usually go to the track to ride moto. But Ronnie lives in Kansas City right now, and so they ride the spots back there. I don't know if anyone's from that area, but so that's Richard Busumi. He said, "Who's your favorite NASCAR driver?" So yeah, let's see both.
Who's my favorite NASCAR driver?
Yeah.
Dude, man, that's a tough one. I mean, I'm pulling for Haley to get up there in the mix.
Yeah.
Sure, I want to see her career go forward just because I've known her. I've seen her whole life, like watching her grow up. So it'd be really cool to watch her go and compete with the best people in the world. But to be honest with you, I never really was a NASCAR fan. Obviously, I know Jimmy Johnson and all like Jeff Gordon and all the big dog names that everybody knows. But I've never really followed it. I didn't even actually start kind of paying attention to it until Haley started racing. I kind of was like, oh, cool, like Deegans girls, like getting into this, I'm going to check it out. And I started paying attention to it more. And then I got invited to go do a couple ministry events with a NASCAR team. And then I was kind of like, I heard their story and met a few people. So then I started kind of pulling for their team just because I like the Hendricks, their story of their whole company. It's an amazing story. You can go to their website and read it on it, but it's just cool and what they stand for and what they believe in and how they treat their employees. So, cool to cool. You got to have someone to root for in NASCAR.
Yeah. So can you guys hear him okay? I know we're kind of going, kind of ghetto-gram over here. We're going ghetto man, ghetto-gram style over here. Like we are doing the phone to phone for you guys, just so we kind of get some, get you guys to be able to talk to some other people besides listen to me ramble every night. So some dude said we got coach in the house. The coach. Same way.
Coach is good.
Yeah. So it says, what's up? What type of bike do you ride, they say. That was from Killin' Time Racing.
I'm on a Husqvarna 450. And I love it, to be honest with you. My Huskies is rip, and they're good bikes. They're super light. The brakes are awesome on them, and they got a lot of good low end. So they're easy to ride. So I like them. I'm on the Husco.
Yeah. So who is Feist? This is from Lucas Allred, which I recognize that name. You do come back a lot. Who is Feist's favorite freestyle guy?
Who did I look up to?
No, who's your favorite freestyle guy, I guess, of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, to be honest with you, I was always inspired by the people I was around. Like, Deegan was always pushing it, Twitch was always pushing it, so our crew always inspired me to push it. I don't know if I ever had, like, a favorite guy.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Growing up.
Yeah.
But I would say there's so many good guys. There's a lot of guys that I was inspired by. But I don't think I ever had a favorite freestyler.
I know, right? It's hard when you're actually in the sport to say, oh, I have a favorite guy. But we had guys who always looked like really watched a lot, the guys that really pushed the limit, the guys that were stepping up. And I feel like that was always Pastrana or the Pages brothers always stepped it up hard. You know, I think we had a lot of respect for those guys that were always creating new tricks. Those were the guys we had a lot of respect for. So what's up, Mark Thiel? Thank you. He said, who's your favorite football team? That was Dean Rivers, Edge Landscaping. Come on, that's easy.
Dude, I never even watched football until I retired and moved to Kansas. I watched one game, and I was like insta fan of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City
and I
Chiefs.
watched the whole season, and then our second year of me being a fan, we won the Super Bowl. So I thought that was cool. Patrick Mahomes is pretty sick, so I'm a football fan now, but I've only been 2 years in the football game.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. We don't really watch ball sports a lot. Yeah, we don't really watch ball sports a lot. It says, hey, from Australia. What's up, Mitch? What's up also, Mark Thiel. Thanks, dude. But, yeah, we didn't really watch a lot of ball sports. Toby Ellis. How'd you get into riding? All right, we'll answer that in a minute. Can you guys hear Ronnie all right? We're going pretty hoopty over here with the production, but I'm trying to make something different for you guys. So you guys can hear all right. But yeah, it's we weren't really into ball sports too much. And now, you know, as we get older, we laugh because we're doing a lot of the things that our dads did. And, you know, like you see Ronnie's now out like doing, you know, cheering on football teams and like, so we laugh because we're like grumpy old men, just complaining about everything. But nah, we try not to be. We try to be positive.
Yeah.
But you guys say that, yeah. So you guys.
You have a team to support. It's like anything. Like if you have a team that you're rooting for, I think as an athlete, you can appreciate other athletes regardless of what they do, even if you're not really into it, just because you realize it's the same across the board for athletes. Hard work, dedication, commitment, giving up a lot of things, a lot of sacrifices, setbacks, overcoming. And you see that in football. You see that in other sports. So I think that's all. You kind of hard not to respect other athletes when they're really good at what they do. So it was easy to jump on a really good football team once I saw one game. But anyway.
Yeah. We got some questions on here about CT. Can you hear me? We got some questions on here about CTE. And, you know, people, I don't think neither of us know enough about that. You know, I know like,
CTE.
yeah, basically when people, yeah, like kind of what happened to Mira, where you get a lot of brain injury, enough concussions to where it affects the way you think. And, I don't know enough about it, and I don't think Ronnie does either to really comment too much on that. But I do know we take a lot of hits in sports that take a lot of hits to the head. Yeah, it's not a good thing, and it's, you know, you got to do your best. We went through helmet safety yesterday, trying to inform people on that as much as we can. But yeah, you definitely want to stay away from concussions as much as you can.
Yeah.
Florida Man says, who's your favorite UFC fighter?
I mean, Conor McGregor, for sure. Come on, dude.
McGregor, there you go, Conor McGregor. Yeah.
He talks a lot of smack, but he's my all-time favorite because, one, he's sick, dude. The dude's got fighting style. And, like, look at him out of the ring. The dude's so, like, flossy with his suits, and they're just skin tight.
Yeah.
I just like him. I know he's got a big mouth, but I don't even care. So Conor McGregor all day long.
Yeah, Conor, I think he elevated the sport. You know, the cocky attitude, I'm okay with it if you can back it up. Like in fight world and entertainment, hey, cocky attitude and back it up. Hey, that's a pretty good combination, you know. I do like the guys that are humble, that are badasses too. But unfortunately, in the world of entertainment, those dudes don't always stand out, you know. Anderson Silva was dope, but he wasn't always humble. Like he would dance around and start messing with dudes. Like he was a guy a little cocky too at times, but he backed it up. The dude was OG, you know.
Yeah.
So
McGregor's, but I think the guy is like the perfect marketing tool for UFC ever. You couldn't get a better dude to sell tickets.
yeah. So Mark Thiel, is asking, do we like dirt oval racing? Haven't really been around it a lot, but I don't know if you've been around it.
I've never tried it. To be honest with you, I've never tried it, and it's funny because I used to always think like, how could going in a circle be fun? And I got a chance to go drive in that. They have like that NASCAR. Whatever, it's like a little school class. I went and did that, and dude, I had so much fun, and I have a different perspective on going in a circle, because I always thought you needed jumps and bumps and ruts to have fun, but, so I've never tried oval racing on a dirt bike, but I guarantee it's probably funner than a lot of people think if you haven't tried it, because driving a car in a circle is super fun.
Yeah, so Kofu asked, what could you do to make the sport safer for the younger generations?
What can we do to make freestyle safer?
I think the sport of moto is what they're saying, like dirt biking. And how do you make it safer for the younger generations?
Oh man, I mean,
Don't you feel like coaching, like basically getting better technique?
I think that is definitely a huge point. Obviously, we got to wear everything that's available for us. Motocross is dangerous, period, but wear everything that's available. And I think coaching is huge, because in coaching, you start to learn to do things the right way. And the goal of coaching is to try to get students to make less mistakes, because when mistakes come crashes, when crashes come injury, when injury comes setback and loss of confidence. So if we can minimize the mistakes, you can minimize the crashes and the setbacks and loss of the confidence. So I would say coaching is probably, because it's dangerous, period, and there's going to be, injury. But if we can minimize that by learning the right techniques and doing things to help move us forward, I would say, that's a huge point. And it's probably the only thing that you really can do: wear the right gear and get the proper coaching, and do your best not to make mistakes. But it's a dirt bike.
Yeah, and I think that's a good advice. And at the end of the day, like, what gets you hurt on a dirt bike? It's doing things that are out of your skill level. That's usually when dudes get hurt. Like, how many times did we go to Akatia, Glamis, or the Dunes or something with like someone like Seth Inslow, who had more balls than he had skill or more balls than he had technique, say, on a dirt bike. And he would send it, and he would always get into bad situations because, once again, you got to learn that technique to keep you safe. But hey, he built some awesome movies from being who he was, and that's a different story. But we're talking about safety. It's just about getting more bike skill, right?
Yeah, definitely more bike skills. So coaching, I would say, dude, look at it. All sports have coaches. Every single sport on every level. So motocross is no different. If you're a motocross rider, you should look for a coach.
Yeah.
Someone to help watch you and pick apart what you're doing wrong, and then push you in the right direction and help break those bad habits that you form through doing things without a coach.
Yeah, it's harder to break habits you already have too. So my opinion is, if you guys are into motorcycles at all, go get some good mentors. Go get some good coaches, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll learn those habits early. You don't have to try to break those habits. Like, I'm still trying to break habits this day when I ride. Like, I have bad habits that I'm still trying to break. Let's see.
No, I get it. For sure. And, so the quicker you can learn. So if you're a beginner, the sooner you can get to a coach and learn the right way, the easier it is to not get into those habits. Because once you're in a bad habit, like Ryan said, like, I know there's things that I'm trying to break too. It's harder when you did it for years the wrong way, and then you're trying to transfer into the right way. It takes time to break those habits. So getting coaching sooner than later is better. I mean, whatever level you're on, the best guys in the world have coaches.
Yeah, even though the guys that are winning have coaches, right? So what's up, Monty Games and Jackson Cole? I see you on there, dude. I keep asking the same question. What was the first big trick you did as a kid? Well, what's the first big trick you did that he's asking?
Me? I mean, if it probably wasn't very big, but the first cool thing I did was way back when was probably the heel clicker. Because before that, it was like no footers, but they weren't that cool. And no handers. Then I went to the heel clicker, and then from that, I graduated to like can to double can to knack to double knack. Everything started with just like a singular, like a can. And then we moved it to double can, and then it was a knack to a double knack, seat grab to a seat grab indie, seat grab to a double grab. It all kind of started small and worked its way up. But I think the first real freestyle trick, other than a no footer and a no hander, was a trick clicker.
Yeah, and then
but that's where the sport started.
Yeah, sport started, you know, you got to understand the sport started with the whips and no handers, no leggers. And I think the most, like the seat grab, when that came in, that was a big deal. And then the most monumental trick was the backflip. That was the trick that took everyone down. Like I watched Ronnie try to learn, try to learn the backflip and have some really bad crashes. We all did. Like that was the gnarly trick, huh?
Dude, I watched you try to learn it without a foam pit. I remember you piled that pile of wood chips up in the backyard. It just descended, dude. Dude, it was so, you crashed so hard. I was like, I didn't even know if I wanted to try it. So I was lucky enough to learn it in a foam pit, but Deegan went hard and tried to learn it without the foam pit, which is gnarly.
Yeah, you gotta think, like I put a bunch of wood chips on the top of a landing and tried to learn to backflip. There was no foam pits back then. Like even today, like I know how to backflip now, and I would not flip to a pile of phone chips, like or wood chips. I wouldn't do that. We learned everything the hard way. We did so much dumb stuff on dirt bikes, like, but that's what kind of made it cool too. So yeah, we went over our favorite tricks. Someone asked random things. Asked, when did you start riding?
I started riding when I was 8 years old.
8.
It was I started riding on an XR80, and then I started racing a year later. So I was late, dude. 8 years old is late for dirt bikes. Most of the kids that get into these days are like 5, 3. They start so young. So I missed all of 50s and all of 60s, and then started in the 7-11 class in the 80s. So I kind of missed 2 groups of racing. Yeah. So a little bit behind.
So right around 8 years old, started racing. And then hey, what time? The fans are on here from the UK. The UK is a big group of people that watch our channel. Where you got? What time is it over there in the UK, guys? What time we got? It says. So we got Heather Neff. So Hayden's up working on his computer. So all right. So it's 1:30 in the morning. Dang, what are you guys doing still up, man? Lucas Allred keeps asking this one, which we'll hit. He said, Ronnie, what is your favorite Bible verse?
What is my favorite Bible verse?
Yeah.
Man, I got like a whole bunch. But I got a couple tattooed on me, like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. He who is in me is greater than he who is in the world. If God is for us, who could be against us? I like all the ones that just remind me that God is for me, God is not against me, he is with me. I like those ones that encourage me that no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what happens, no matter what comes against me, God is with me and for me. So I like a lot of those.
Yeah, I think that's good right now because a lot of people, I don't know, everyone's stressing right now. I get it. We're going through this pandemic. A lot of fear. There's a lot of fear for sure. But we got to lean on that. Hey, we're Christians. We know that, we know how this ends, man. We know Jesus already, today, this is the crucifixion today, Good Friday. This is a big moment, in time, in history.
No matter what goes on, God's in control, and God's got his people's best interest in us, even whether it's a tough time for us or things are going good. Either way, we can trust God and know that he's in control. So I like those verses that just encourage us to to walk by faith. Because
Yeah.
that's really what the journey of a Christian is a journey of faith, trusting God, who he is, what he said, and just to allow him to lead you and guide you through good times and bad times.
Yeah. There's going to be good times and bad times.
A lot of bad times, and we see that in the Bible.
Yeah.
We see a lot of people went through a lot of hard times, but they trusted in God through all the hardship. They looked to God. David went through hard in life, and Paul did, and all those dudes looked to God no matter what was going on. They just trusted him. And so I think it is a time right now where what's going on that we just look to God and say, all right, Lord, like, yeah, things look crazy, but I know you're in control, and I'm going to trust you right through it.
Yeah, so that, I mean, at the end of the day, I agree with that 100%. You know, at the end of the day, you just got to have faith. It's like when you're going to learn a backflip on a dirt bike, you know, at the end, faith is in a lot of things. You got faith, like, on my dirt bike, better run right now to do this flip or 360 or whatever. But, you know, you live by faith more than you think. You know, like saying you're the human nature, people live by faith a lot. Like, and so to really have faith in, you know, a God or in Jesus, I mean, I don't see why that's, you know, such a, you know, far-fetched thing for people sometimes. I don't know, but, you know, I'm not going to not get in it too hard. I'm just saying these times, good and bad days are going to happen. We've had a lot of good days so far, and we're going through a tough stretch for sure, but we do it, you know, we're together, doing it together, trying to stay positive, you know, and there's a lot of good things still to look forward to. And like I said, we're all sinners. You know, I hate when people point fingers like, oh man, this guy's doing this or that. Like, dude, I sin every day. I'm always messing up all the time. Like I find myself always doing such dumb stuff all the time. And then I have to check myself, you know, and it's okay. You got to surround yourself with people that will check you sometimes. Like real friends check you. Friends that aren't your real friends are dudes that are always going, high five you on everything, and you know, you do no wrong. Those are cheerleaders, okay? Like at the end of the day, you need friends that say, hey man, you probably shouldn't be doing that, or let's do this. This is better for you, or those are the people you should surround yourself with. I don't know. That's just my opinion on stuff I've seen, you know. So
I see someone keep texting in. Do I like Kawasaki? I see that pop.
yeah. Why? What's up with it?
I'll be honest. I liked my Cowie. I only rode it for 2 years. I rode Honda my entire career. Started on a Honda when I was a kid. Rode Honda all my amateur career. Majority of my pro career. Switched to Cowie for 2 years, but I did like my Cowie. My Cowie was good. And then I went to, I never competed on Husqvarna. I got a Husqvarna once I retired, but I love my Husqvarna too, so it's super good. But I think these days, dude, like all the bikes are pretty good. It's pretty hard to get a crappy bike in 2020.
Yeah, all the bikes are pretty good. End of the day, I agree. They're all pretty good. So yeah, that's, but as of right now, I ride the KTM. He rides a Husky, which is pretty much the same type of bike. So a guy's asking, Cycle Marsh, who does your suspension? Power Band. I have Power Band do my suspension, but like I said, KTM suspension stock for moto ain't bad. Yeah.
I just hit the rail the other day, first time ever with bump stock suspension. Dude. I've never jumped the rail with stock suspension because I always had good stuff.
Yeah.
But it was pretty funny. It was the lips sucked it up so much. It was like, woo. I was like, woo.
Yes,
but
I know.
my bike's bump stock. It's good enough for moto on the outdoor track, but actually, now that there's a ramp here set up in Kansas and I have a place to go, I'm actually going to get a bike set up for freestyle because I had so much fun. I haven't hit a ramp and I forgot how much I just like jumping dirt bikes. Like, I love to jump. So I want to get some stiff suspension, get my bike dialed in, and I'm actually going to just try to relearn a couple tricks just for the fun of it. I don't need to do nothing crazy, but I think I still got a few tricks in me I could probably figure out in a few days.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, right. So
just for the fun of it, dude. Freestyle's fun.
I know.
Have fun just jumping the ramp doing turnouts.
I know. It's still fun to hit ramps and enjoy it. I mean,
I love it.
you still see Tony Hawk riding. He's still skating, and people aren't like, oh, Tony Hawk, you suck now. No, they respect what he's done. They're like, they just want to see him ride. That's a legend, man. Like, you see a legend ride, you just want to see that. Like, because there's come a time when you might not be able to see that person do that anymore. And I see Tony Hawk skate, and I don't care if he's doing a kickflip. I think it's cool. Like, I respect what he's done.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, dude, it's cool because you just respect what he's done through the years. So just to see the dude still doing what he loves, regardless of whatever trick it is. Who cares? He's
Yeah.
still hitting the ramp at 50 years old. The dude's got to be in his 50s.
Yeah.
He still hits ramps, dude. I think that's sick. I'd be pumped if I could jump a ramp when I'm 50.
Yeah. So Dalton Liz is asking, do you think McGrath is the innovator of freestyle? I think he was a big part of it. You know, I think when he threw the knack like back in the early 90s or mid 90s, I was there. I think I was there one of the first nights he did it for the first time at this arena cross back in Oklahoma or Kansas. He threw a knack, and I was like, what? I saw that, and I was tripping. I was like, dude, that was so sick. And I was like,
played a part.
Yeah.
Anybody that like threw something in the mix in those early days influenced all of us. We were influenced by all those dudes. You know what I mean? Like Met's doing the heel clicker for the first time. McGrath doing the knack. Anything that was brand new the first time ever made us go, whoa, that's pretty sick, and it motivated us to go out and try to learn it. So I think he definitely was, and just the fact of all those racers that were in the original free ride videos, I think that started the movement. The free ride movement led to the freestyle, the birth of the sport. It was the guys going out into the hills, jumping big jumps, that kind of led to where the sport ended, like the beginning of the sport.
Yeah, and
so
it was.
All those dudes, I lived in New Jersey and was motivated by all those dudes just watching the first Crussies come out, first Moto Triple X, and that's why I wanted to move to Cali, because I was like, dude, this life looks sick. These dudes are out jumping the sickest jumps, having fun. I'm like, I need to get the heck out of Jersey and go to Cali, dude.
Yeah. So no, I hear you. This guy's asking, Cody McCam, how did you get all that the Marine Corps gear back in the day doing the skits? We have a Army surplus store in town. We went down and just bought a bunch of stuff. But let's see. And so now that was a good question there. It says, Jackson Packard, do you think the upcoming freestylers could make it because the bar is set too high? I think, yes, that's a tough, very, very, very tough sport now to jump into, freestyle motocross, because the bar is so high. But it can be done. I mean, people can do it. And freestyle motocross isn't always about copying everyone else's tricks. Like Pages came in and he just created his own tricks. Freestyle motocross is about innovation. And that's how you get noticed. You don't get noticed by copying people's tricks. You don't get noticed in life by copying people's things. Like, who stands out? They're people who create new things. That's who stands out. You find new ways to fix problems, new solutions, new ways to entertain. That's just life, you know? And so I think, yes, I think you can still make it in freestyle, but you have to be an innovator. You have to be creative, have a personality that stands out. That's, you know, that's my opinion.
I agree. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of time, because where the guys are at now, you got to remember, look at the years it's taken them to get there, you know? So it's just going to take a lot of time to be able to compete with the guys who've been there through the years. But it's nothing's been possible. I think anyone stands a chance. It's just a matter of buckling down and putting in the work and time and making it happen. Yeah.
No, I hear you. So, yeah. Can you guys hear Ronnie all right? I keep asking because I want to make sure I'm not, like, doing this episode. Can you hear yourself all right, even on the live stream, Ronnie?
I turned it down because
it's too loud. Yeah.
Tell someone to throw a thumbs up. Say throw a thumbs up. You can hear Ronnie.
Everyone's saying yes. It's good.
There you go. My wife's on there. In front of Mel.
All right, there you go. So you have 2 YouTube channels, Ronnie. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So I have 2 YouTube channels. So one is my moto channel. You can search my name, Ronnie Feist. It's called The Feist Life, and just kind of getting it going. It's moto stuff. Trying to do behind the scenes, hanging out, riding, and then do also some helpful tips, trying to share what I learned and do some how-to videos just to help people get better at what they love. Like, we all share the same passion for riding dirt bikes. I've learned a lot through the years. I want to share that with people. So, and then we have Ronnie and Mel. It's me and my wife's page, and that's a ministry page. Like, basically, I got two things I'm passionate about: Jesus and motorcycles. So I do ministry and motocross. So we have a page that's geared around our faith. And if anyone has ever heard my story, I've had a real, genuine change of heart and character since I became a Christian. So I just share that with people, just to be real. This is who I am. This is who I was, and I share what I've learned, what the Bible teaches. So if people want to learn more about the Bible, we have a whole page that kind of just helps people get started at reading the Bible, helps people to learn how to pray, and walk them through the basics. Like when I got started, I didn't know nothing. I had no clue what was going on. So I try to think back where I was 10 years ago. What could I share with people that would help people that are at where I was? So we kind of keep it really basic and just try to help people. So we're doing a whole series right now on just the gospel. So check us out, Ronnie and Mel. Look us up, me and my wife, and then just search Ronnie Weiss or Weiss Life, and you'll find my moto page. And we're just trying to create content to help people on both sides, whether you're a Christian or a motocross rider or just a person and you just want some good advice on riding dirt bikes or life. Either way.
So there you go. I just wanted to bring Ronnie on for a little bit, say what's up, change it up, tonight a little bit. And we can, hey, if this works out and you guys can actually hear the guests good enough the way I'm kind of doing the ghettogram with the FaceTime, we can bring on other people. You guys just tell me who you want to talk to. We'll try to call up people and get them on. This, I don't know. I'm just trying. Hey, it's hard to fill every night with with new content, but whatever. It's all good. So it's RonnieFaisst on YouTube. Go hit them up, and so we'll do that. But yeah, I'll let you go, and then we'll
I'm going live Sunday night, 7 p.m. Midwest time. So if anybody wants to come back on Sunday night and just ask some more questions, I'm gonna do it live on my channel as well.
Yeah. So. Ronnie Sunday night's going live on his channel, so head over there, say what's up. He'll answer all your questions for moto or Christianity, whatever you got, and relationship, all that. He covers all that stuff. We've been through a lot as far as our relationships or relationships with our wives. Hang on. We got Jeffrey Gaddis. Jeffrey Gaddis said, "Who's got the gnarliest trick in the game right now?" He said he's got
the gnarliest one in the moment. I mean, dude, front flips I think are still really gnarly, especially if you don't use the cheater ramp. If you use the original ramp, and I know guys have been starting to do variations. I really think guys are doing. Are they doing no-handed front flips now?
Yeah.
I think front flips are definitely. It's just a hard trick off a regular ramp.
So yeah, front flips a gnarly one, especially if you just use a regular ramp. And then that is probably the gnarliest trick. And what's his name that did the triple backflip? That was ridiculous, dude. That was ridiculous, dude.
That's unheard of.
Like that was straight death wish status. Like I couldn't even believe that. Like if I would have saw that 20 years ago, I'd be like, what? Like.
I know. The sport's crazy now, dude. It's on a whole level.
Another level, but right on. Well, we'll let you get back to what you're doing. We'll try to catch you guys on Sunday on your channel, so it's all good.
All right, man. Good talking with you guys. I'll see you guys Sunday.
Later. All right.
Peace out.
Peace out. So we're gonna say later to Ronnie, and I'm gonna turn down my YouTube here a little bit. I'm actually watching us live right here, see? That's the first time I've done that. So, hey, I just want to say what's up. I'm going to stay on with you guys for a little bit here, even though I'm getting a phone call from the wife saying I got to eat dinner, but hang on. Brian, can I get some signed merch? What's up, Holly May? Yeah, Holly, hit me with your Instagram handle. When I ask people for Instagram handles, a lot of people would give me fake handles and fake accounts, wasting time. But hit me up or just post it on here and I'll screenshot it. Okay. And then dang it. Hang on, guys. I'm messing up everything. So, all right, real quick before I roll upstairs, y'all. I tried to do something different tonight for you guys, but What time is it? It's probably almost getting to be 6 o'clock, our original time. I wonder if a bunch of people are going to jump on now at 6 o'clock because they didn't realize we came on an hour early. I try to come out an hour early for you guys on the East Coast, or guys that are been staying up really late to watch. Let's see. I'll answer some more questions. Yeah, it's Hayden and Hudson are eating, yes. And Marisa made some turkey dinner. What brand bike do you use first? I use, obviously the KTM 450, right? I showed everyone that. The garage is kind of a mess right now because I had Hudson help me open all these parts. I got a bunch of parts from Can-Am here in this box. I got a bunch of arms for the Can-Am. And we had the shocks taken off. I'm getting the shocks done and have them done a little stiffer so the thing is more like a short course feel. But yeah, want to answer some questions. What is your greatest memory of Jeremy? You're probably saying Jeremy Lusk, I imagine. The greatest memory of Jeremy Lusk is probably, I don't know, we've had a lot of fun times together, you know. I think a lot of times where we just, I don't know, went riding dirt bikes, or we, you know, just fun times flying around in our cars, just doing burnouts and doing fun stuff like that. We went on some tours together. A lot of funny stories, a lot of stuff. It's hard for me to remember everything, but we've had a lot of crazy times on the road together. What moto helmet does Hayden wear? Hayden wears a 6D, and it's here, like one of these here, basically, a 6D helmet. And I think it's I'd have to find the box to give you the exact details on it. And usually we toss the boxes pretty quick. Here it is right here. Ready? Check it out. So here's one. This is like the stock version. It is 6D right here. A2R2. It's an A2R2. He wears a medium, which I need to get a medium too. My helmet's a little small on my head, but I think as you get older, does your head keep growing? Like, I don't think so. But anyhow, how much to ride at your compound after? I'll be honest, if you follow me for years and years and years, I don't really let people ride at my house just because it's either like it was just the militia or just my kids. Because it's just the liability of it. That's just why. I just a lot of liability if people come over and ride. That's just the way it goes. And whatever, you guys know why. So I kind of feel like if you're friends with my kids, you truly are friends with my kids and friends with me, then yeah, it's always the option to come ride. It's not a problem, but that's pretty much it. Like, end of the day, that's why I go to Paula all the time, or, you know, Glen Helen or Milestone, because those spots are fun and get to ride with everyone there, right? So, does anybody, that's funny. Universal Fight League says, does anyone know that me and Twitch, we've been friends for a long time, dude. Twitch is just busy. I'm busy. We see each other. Our kids used to go to school together there until the school shut down. And we see each other every morning, like going to school and picking our kids up. So Can-Am began development of a motocross enduro bikes. I heard something about that, but I don't know. I kind of heard that like Can-Am and Polaris and all them were building snow bikes. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. But it's kind of a cool market, I would say. Jeff Sparks, what gear do I wear? I wear Thor gear, okay? And I kind of got into this gear kick where I always wanted cool looking gear. I used to not really I just wear what I got. I always would wear black. Always would wear black gear. And then I thought the coolest gear I've gotten so far is this gear right here. This camo stuff. I thought this was the sickest gear. Like the camo. Don't you think, like, out of all the gear, the camo? It was kind of cool they brought back this old Fast Boy gear. That's the stuff I used to wear when I raced mini bikes. Like when I rode 80s. I have pictures of me at Loretta's with the Fast Boy gear on. says, why do people keep asking the same questions? I don't know. You think there's just bots? Like, it's all fake accounts? You think you're doing a promo for vets? Yeah, I would. I'm cool with that. I'm always down for the military and all the people that serve. That's, to me, means a lot. I mean, you guys are way more badass than we are for sure, and I respect that big time. I respect everyone who serves. We used to do a ton of stuff. We used to do a ton of stuff for the military, especially demos and stuff on the Marine bases. I always loved it. Militia was a big supporter of the military, still is. Like, so yes, I'm down to do anything for the military for sure. Florida man, that's a little rough question, dude. No, I don't think so. I think no. I think he just had other things on his mind. You know, that's it. You can't. That's the thing I learned as I was coming through the sport. You can't try to figure everyone out. Like, everyone has their own thought process and do things for their own reasons. I can't explain to people what other people are thinking. That's tough for me. Like, I'm not a psychologist, or a psychiatrist. But anyway, so you guys have any questions about dirt bikes? I asked Holly May, post up your, if you want, or you can try to DM me. It's kind of hard, but post up your social media handle and I'll screenshot it. If you never flipped, where do you think you would be right now? Jackson Packard. If I didn't do a backflip, like say when the backflip came into the sport and it retired a lot of people, like go down the list, Clifford Adante, Tommy Clowers, pretty much everyone that was in freestyle at the time pretty much retired or pushed them out of the sport when they didn't learn the backflip. And that was very tough for me. And I don't know, if I didn't learn to flip, I would have definitely been out of freestyle motocross a lot earlier. And I don't know, who knows? I don't even, dude, honestly know what I would do if I didn't ride dirt bikes or compete on dirt bikes at that time. I don't know, some type of work to make a living, but shout out dedicated to the UK fans. I can't believe you guys are still watching at 2 a.m., dude. That's crazy. And I get it. You guys don't want to rewatch it because I'm not live. Do you miss the long hair from back in the day? That's funny. My kids were telling me the other day, they're like, man, you should grow your hair out again. I'm like, I don't think so. Are you friends with Pastrana? The Ripper? Yes, of course. Pastrana just hit me up the other day to do a iRacing deal, rally series. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump on the iRacing a little bit. They have an off-road series I want to try to check out. And what's up from Australia? Come here. I'm trying to read all these. All right, so hang on, I'm trying to get it. I think I just messed up. Sorry. Why did that happen? I'm going to write this down. Okay, I got to screenshot something. But yeah, so what's up from Australia? All right, I got it. I got it. So yeah, it's been a while since I've been back to Australia, but I want to. Dude, I want to go back for one of the supercross races. And maybe when Hayden could actually race or do something, do a part of it. And then I will roll back with him. We'll go have some fun. Haley is not racing. Haley is doing iRacing. Yes, she is just getting involved in that. So we got our simulator going, the VRX sim. We got that thing going. So she'll probably start streaming her on there. So, and a lot of people are asking about the Supercross series. Yes, we have the Supercross race going on tomorrow night at 6 p.m., right? So, yeah, I'm going to stop what I'm doing once again. We got some more pros that want to come race. We actually got quite a few more pros. I think a lot of the Monster Energy pros, the guys that race for Monster Energy, are going to come race. So you guys can kind of guess who, but a lot of the guys who wear Monster Energy helmets that race pro are going to be racing tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And so make sure you guys check that out. And a lot of people are asking about signups to race the esports class, which is going to race during the day tomorrow. If you guys, there's still time to sign up for that. You go to gcsx.com. There's a sign up form there. You can sign up, try to qualify. Qualifiers are tomorrow during the day, as far as I can remember. So anyway, if you guys want to check out that Supercross series thing, go check it out. And other than that, we will be having all the pros race tomorrow night on the Generals Cup with a new track, a new design. And it's the only Supercross you're probably going to see for a while. And we're going to try to do interviews again. Last time we had Aaron Plessinger doing some interviews, the 7 Deuce Deuce, Josh Hill. We'll have some more guys on tomorrow night. And someone's asking, Adam Archer says, tell us about the Ghost Ride. So, all right, before I go, we'll tell you about the Ghost Ride. And I won that Supercross that day, or that night at LA Coliseum. You gotta understand, I bought that dirt bike at a local shop for $4,000. What's up, Clayton Brooks? Waiting on it. All right, so, all right. Yeah, you can, if you DM Shop Deegan, they usually can answer those questions. But the Ghost Ride, I bought that bike from a shop for $4,000 in Simi Valley. And a lot of people don't know, the clutch was going out, the ring and the piston was coming off, literally stuck like the last lap of that race. A lot of people don't know that. But I trained my butt off for that race. I used to run 5 miles every morning, go to the park, do sprints. I didn't have any money, so I like really did everything I could do that was cheap. You know, I ate the same food every day, like super cheap stuff, but just enough to keep moving. And anyhow, I was prepared. When opportunity meets, you know, when preparation meets opportunity, that's when luck happens. But I don't think there's a such thing as luck. I prepared, I was trained, I was ready. I came off the start, I went around the inside. A lot of dudes crashed in the first turn or piled up. I went on the inside of everyone. I had to run down Robbie Renard, who was in the lead. And then David Volleman was behind me, Nathan Ramsey, and Kevin Windham, Ricky Carmichael. So I was coming through the pack, coming up, catching Robbie Renard. But I was pretty pumped. I was in second place. I passed for second or whatever. Was just riding smooth. It was real ruddy. It had rained or whatever. Real ruddy. And I remember I started catching the leader. I'm like, no way, I'm gonna catch the leader. And I was happy because I was in second, and I was catching the leader. And Robbie Renard started fading. And next thing you know, I like go over the step up and hit the triple, and I passed him in the air. I just out-jumped him. And I just heard the crowd cheering. I was like, no way. And I remember my jersey was untucked, like flying in the air. My pants were falling off. And I was holding the lead. I was like, dude, I'm leading the Supercross. I was like, don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake. And I seen Kevin Windham coming. He was hauling ass. I was like, dude, I don't want to get past. And then I heard the crowd cheering because he was coming. And I was like, dude, just focus on your lines, focus on your lines. And I was just hitting everything as smooth as I could. And everything was running through my head, super nervous. I mean, it's the biggest race of the year. The whole industry's there. And so I see Windham coming. Next thing you know, he washes the front end, like 2 turns to go, crashes. And I'm like, dude, just get this home. And I get through the whoops. They're all rutted. I'm like, don't crash. And I go to the finish line. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I wanted to do something crazy and exciting, but that was before the backflip. Before you even knew how to backflip. Before you even knew before tricks were even out. It was like 97. So I just, right before I hit the finish line, I'm like so pumped. I just ghost rode my bike. I just launched it. And I look at it, and there was a pretty big finish line double, and I hit like I was going to jump the double, basically, and I jumped off the back of the bike, and the bike went perfect, landed on the double, and perfectly rolled and tipped over and landed. Thank God the bike landed off the track, because the dudes were still racing for second, third, fourth, fifth. They're battling, and I was in between the double, like going, yeah, like I just won, and people were racing over my head. So anyway, if people wanted to hear about the Ghost Ride story, that was kind of how it went down. When my bike landed, it almost took out my mechanic too, because he was running across the track. He was so excited. My bike almost ran him over. And anyway, and I got on the mic. I don't know if anyone remembers my interview, but it was super like gangster. I was like, oh, just pumped. Everyone's here to see me kick everyone's ass. It was such a punk like interview. anyway, I haven't seen anything like it since that day. And I don't know, maybe if one day, fingers crossed, God willing, if Hayden wins a supercross, he's got to send it. He's got to ghost ride it. They did make a rule after that said rider and bike must cross the finish line together. So they changed the game on that one a little bit. I was hoping Hudson would ghost ride it when he won the KTM Junior Supercross Challenge. But anyway, someone said, how bad were you in trouble? They basically took my prize money. The AMA is like, oh, you endangered other riders and this, that. And they tried to take my win. And they came to my box van after the race, and they were like, hey, you didn't cross the finish line on your bike. And, they're trying to, Robbie Renard, who got second or third, was trying to get the win for points. And I think he was protesting or complaining. And dude, seriously, at that point, I got so mad. I'm like, there's no way you're taking the win away from me. There's no way. And I said, this will be the worst day I got for you guys. I was so mad. I was like, dude, the biggest moment of my life. I worked my whole life for that one moment. They were getting ready to take it away because I ghost rode my bike. Yeah, probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. And they wanted to make an example out of me, which wasn't the first time in my life. But, yeah, that was a moment that I was like, God, they almost took it from me. And they're like, okay, you're on probation or whatever they did. They ended up taking my prize money, which I won the Supercross, and it was $1,000. That's what the prize money was, $1,000. So anyway, and a fan wrote in, and they gave me a fine. They fined me $1,000 or whatever, 500, whatever the prize was. And a fan wrote in and paid it for me. So that was cool memory. But yeah, so Ghost rode the bike. Yeah, that bike's an iconic moment in time, right? So, yeah, I did. That's funny you said that. I did. Cody, you're right. I did endanger myself. So what's up, Clint Walker? Shout out to your son, Cole Walker. Right on. He says he loves you guys. I appreciate that. Hey, we love the fans. We love people that support us, everyone that's been a part of this mission and journey we're on. I just come on every night, just once in a while bring the kids, and I'm just trying to share a little time with you guys. I know we're going to get busy in another month or two. We'll get back to normal life, hopefully, and we're going to get busy once again. So thanks for the helmet fin, Joe Pedersen. Yeah, so we do those helmet fins through MotoFin, which is one of our friends, one of our filmers who created that company. I'm a big supporter of support athletes. Support the sport. Support anyone, especially the small guy that rides dirt bikes and is trying to build a brand or build a company. Support them. That's, when you, and moving forward through all this whole mess, you guys, let's support, right, the countries we live in. And whatever country you live in, support that country, right? Support buying from your local market, your local local business. Support that, please. Anyway, so just trying to say that, and I appreciate everyone's support every night. You guys have been kicking butt. And what else? What kind of question is that? Oh, no, sorry, misread it. Danny Frusca, do I still have the bike? No, but I know where it is. I tried to buy it. As the guys from Moto Triple X have it, or I think they left it at O'Neill or something. I tried to buy it, it's an old Suzuki, and I tried to buy it for 10 grand, and they're like, no, and I'm like, dude, so anyway, yes, I know where it is, and I guess one day we'll try to recoup it, but if not, it's all good. I got a lot of badass bikes that have kept over the years that Jesse James built, and we can always build a replica if we want. The memory is in where it's here. This is where the memory is, right? It's in our heart, in the heart, in everyone's heart, because everyone that was there that night was a pretty exciting moment. But anyway, saying what's up to Hayden. Do a podcast with oh, jeez, you guys with your questions. These are pretty funny questions. You guys are asking a lot of the obvious. All right, we're gonna basically, why do you run the black gray plastics? It makes your bikes look retro. I don't know. Honestly, I've ran black bikes forever, and the gray thing is kind of the thing right now. So I was like, we'll get some gray plastics. I support my sponsors, and Exurbis, this is kind of the look they're coming out with. And so that is the look we went with. I thought that's cool. I thought the gray looks pretty cool. But anyhow, yeah, I see a lot of the same guys on here. What's up, family? Ogden, Jeff Bizcamp, AJ. That's funny. Why do you ask questions like that? It's so funny. It's like asking, did Motley Crue like party? It's like the questions you're asking. So anyway, all right. Sorry guys, we're gonna bail out. We're gonna go eat some dinner, and we appreciate you guys' time. And tomorrow we'll come back. Tomorrow's Supercross. So come back and watch the Supercross live tomorrow night at 6 p.m. All right, guys? And we're going to do our best to bring that to you guys. And we'll see how long it lasts, right? Until we get back to normal life, y'all. And I don't know when that ever will be. But, hey, just trying to hang out with you guys, with the fans. And, yes, I would like to get Tony Hawk on the podcast if I could. So, right on, guys. See ya. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow.